Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're not doing this one thing, you're totally screwing yourself. What's up, Mega Bad DJ Tribe? Today's Ask Kilma question is, what's up, Kilma? I am the manager of a club that is opening in a few months and I feel completely overwhelmed. We have shows coming up that aren't being promoted, but we are waiting on certain renovations before we start putting out those shows. What the heck would you do in this situation? First and foremost, I would be setting freaking deadlines. And if you're not doing this, you're totally screwing yourself over, man. If you have events coming up, they need to be planned and promoted. You need to know what DJs are playing. They need to have the promotional material so that they can start helping you promote those events. If your club can't open unless you have certain things done in the renovations, those need deadlines as well. The reason why I say people screw themselves over with this is because so many people are waiting for something to be done before they start planning for the next thing. Or they don't set a deadline, so they don't plan to have it done by a certain time. People don't realize that this is what happens. You screw yourself over by not setting deadlines, so you're not planning for success, and then you're wondering why nothing's really getting done. Next, delegate the freaking tasks. So often, especially people in managing positions, want things to be done a certain way, so they end up just doing the task themselves, and it takes up a lot of energy and time, when really we need to delegate those tasks on people that are there to help us. And then we have to trust them to do the job, because if we're just telling them every little detail of how you want that thing done, puts a lot of pressure on them. Maybe it's not as efficient as you think it is, and it doesn't really instill faith in them on doing the job. And last but not least, hire professionals. Seriously, if you don't work in construction and you're trying to do those renovations, guess what? You're probably going to screw up. You're probably going to waste a lot of time. You're probably even going to waste money, because while you think you're saving money on the hours by paying that managing wage to yourself, or maybe, an owner is trying to do the renovations themselves, well, if they don't do things properly, they often end up spending more money on materials and time. And guess what? We can always get more money. We cannot get more time. If you have a deadline of when that club opens and you've used up a bunch of that time trying to do things yourself, again, these cutting corners don't always work. So hire a professional. Same thing with social media and flyer design. If you don't actually know how to do these things and you're trying to be a master of all, you're just going to be mediocre at best. And your competition is likely spending the money on these people that in return bring you money, because the flyer looks professional, the videos look great, they know how to target their audience, your audience, and then again, it brings that cash back to y'all. I hope you found this Ask Kilma answer helpful. I want to hear it from the rest of you all. How are you investing your time, energy, and money efficiently? Are you delegating tasks? Are you making sure to hire people that know what they're doing? Or maybe you have the time to learn how to do these things so that you can cut corners. Maybe cutting corners isn't the best term for this, but maybe you're finding a way to delegate a lot of tasks while learning how to do some of these things to save on your investments. Let us know in the comments below, and as always, make sure you send in your Ask Kilma questions on the interwebs, unless you have my phone number. But if you don't, I'm not giving it to you. You can just hashtag Ask Kilma. We'll be fine.